Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Roxanne. Today we are going to be doing the question and answer as well as the Dermablend coverage. It's been a long few days. So I kind of put off doing this video because my arm was really bothering me this week. So I went and I did a massage. And usually I like take a couple of days off and I just relax and I just, you know, do what I need to do, and I didn't. And yesterday it just kicked my butt. Yeah, so we're going to do it today, and I have most of everything I need, and I have all of my questions here. So I think we're gonna start. And I also have like a cold sore, which is just healing up. So okay, so I'm gonna start with my Becca under eye. Tap that in there. So I'm gonna kinda maybe jump all over these questions as I go, so they're not gonna be in any order. I didn't write down anyone's name, so I mean, you just have to, because there was a few questions that were asked by more than one person, so, which is fine. No issue with that. Okay, there it is. Okay. So we're gonna start with the Dermablend concealer. Okay, so the first question that I did see and that I thought I should answer is, I am 38, I'll be 39 in February. I have 4 children. The youngest is 3, the oldest is 18. So. It is a busy, busy, busy house. So this is the full coverage quick fix concealer. Washed my brushes this weekend. Was it Friday night? Yes. No, it wasn't. I think it was Thursday. And I don't think I separated my... No, I must not have. Okay, so... Nope, that's not the one I was thinking of. Okay, so yes, I use Sigma shampoo right now. I've used Quo. I got the Beauty Blender, the little jewel thing, and I washed all of my beauty blenders with that. And let me tell you how well that little jewel worked, that I was cursing it. Because when something works, you tend to want to buy it, even if it's outrageously priced, right? So yeah, I wasn't happy that it worked, because I know that the Beauty Blender brand itself is really expensive. So I'm not gonna kind of go into depth with what I'm doing, because a lot of times you guys won't need to do this, and if you do, you'll realize that I'm probably not the person to look for at this, because this is my first time using this stuff. So the thicker stuff. So you guys are just gonna watch, and I'm going to just do my makeup and talk. So I should put on, I think I'm gonna go in with the It Cosmetics, because it's a thicker primer. So, okay, so the other question I did get is, where am I working? So right now it's at McDonald's. So it will be 5 days a week. For the first little bit, it'll be during the day, so you won't see any content until the evening. And then after that, I'll likely be going to evenings, just because it'll work until we get a daycare or a babysitter, and maybe then I'll go on to days. We will wait and see. Okay. Oh, that feels so nice to put on. So, Sasha. Up. Come on, up. So, somebody was asking what kind of dog I have. I have a purebred German Shepherd. She is a working line, a DDR. Sass. So fast. Sassy. I think Alan's eating. Sash! Oh. Nope. She pops up in my videos every once in a while. I think Evelyn's eating, and that's why she doesn't want to give me as much attention. Usually she's by my side. She's lying down, in here. Yep, she hears food. That's what she works for now. She's fed regularly, but you would not know it with the way she acts around food. I got her when she was 2 years old. After my mix, I had a mixed, a Shepherd mix. She was 4 and she passed away. Her name was Daisy. She had cancer, unfortunately. So, yeah, I miss her a lot. You wouldn't believe how much I miss that dog. So, okay, so I am going to try this brush. I'm not sure. So this is the full coverage. And I'm going to need more than that. So, because it's so thick, and you can see that's not really, so you have to warm it up. So I adopted Sasha when she was 2. We've had her 2 years now in March. Yeah. Wasn't expecting to get a dog so quick, but my mother-in-law and I went to see her, and Evelyn and Lucas did too, but they're not Lucas isn't a dog person, so he wasn't sure if I should get another dog so quickly. So, yeah. Okay, so she is a working dog, which means that she is probably got a higher, she's supposed to have a higher prey drive, which, unless it's for cuddles or something, yeah. She's not a big fan of working for anything but food and pets, which is fine with me. We do play ball. We did take her dock diving. She wasn't much for it, but when we went out to my mother-in-law's, she has a pond, and Sasha went in it, so that was quite amazing for me. Okay, guys, as you can tell, this is really, really thick. And this is buildable. And it's very light. Almost. I think it almost needed a shade darker, but we'll make this work. We'll put some bronzer on or something. Okay. So this is nice, but I know I forgot to wash it when I did my other brushes because I hadn't used it. But okay, so this is really thick. It is literally movie makeup stuff. I'm not really going to put any more on. But I am going to go in with the setting powder. So. So somebody asked me how much makeup I have. I'm going to be honest, I have way too much. I just tried to put a bunch of it up for sale, and it didn't exactly go as well as I wanted it to. But I'm trying to keep it limited. I do have probably close to 100 brushes. Actually, I'm going to post a picture of that I took of all of my brushes once I had washed them. And I have more brushes coming. And what do I do with it all? I try to use it up as much as possible. Some of the palettes that I don't reach for more than once, they go up for sale. So I'm trying to keep it, I think I have about a dozen or so palettes. What is my favorite palette? Right now it is kind of a tie between the Jawbreaker and Nikki Tutorials, which I think I'm going to use today. So, the favorite makeup look I did, I have to admit, I'm going to try to post a picture in here. It's kind of a tie. I like the green look I did with the Jeffree Morphe. And probably the most recent is the Nikki Tutorial one, because I love how the purple just beautifully blended in with the pink, and you could see that it was, you know, the transition. I love that. Okay, so just want to add a little bit more because you're supposed to let this sit for 2 minutes. So, okay. Favorite junk food? Chips, unfortunately. But I do like cheesecake every once in a while. And my favorite food has got to be the tacos or nachos that I made. Actually, I just made a nacho dip, and that's the first time I've made something like that, and it was so good. So I can still see my birthmark, so I'm not sure if I'm going to go in again with more or what. I'm gonna let this sit for 2 minutes. Okay, so whereas I always into makeup, yes, actually I remember being a teenager, and it's funny because I would get the, you know, the Cover Girl makeup, the liquid foundation, and I would literally just put it to the edge of my birthmark and then all the way around, and then I would do something with my eyes. I didn't do anything like crazy or anything. I don't even remember having mascara or many eyeshadow palettes. I just remember wearing foundation. So popular question was, why did I start my channel? I started it because I noticed that there was, it kind of felt like it was lacking, and now that I realized I just didn't know what to look for. I wanted to, I don't know, like something for older people. I mean, I'm not in my 20s anymore. I see the looks that, some people do, and I'm like, that's a little bit much for me. So I wanted to do something that's a little more calmer. I find that a lot of channels are very dramatized. Do you know what I mean by, like that whole thing where they all get along and then they all don't in the end. I didn't want that here. So, and I wanted something Canadian. I do realize now there's lots of Canadian channels out there, and that makes me happy, but I thought I would start my own, and so I have. So one thing I will say is I have really, really big pores, and it's horrible. So another thing that was asked was my favorite, my other interest and, what was it, books that I like. So I'm a huge Stephen King fan. I have 3 of his new books that I need to start reading. Don't really have a favorite from him, but I will say that I did read all of the Dark Tower series, and that had to be one of my favorite. I'm going to be right back. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Okay, so I tried adding a second layer, and it was just so patchy that I just couldn't. It requires too much work for my arm right now. So there's just no way I could do it. So let that sit for a couple minutes. Okay, so we were talking about books. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure which book is my favorite. I do like Dr. Sleep. It's one of my favorites. And my other interest, I do photography. I love photography, and I haven't done it in a while, so I really, really need to get into it again. And that's what I was kind of leaning towards before I started this channel. And I don't know if you guys can see how large my pores are right there. Okay, so okay. So who inspires me? I would have to say people like Nikki Tutorials, who tend to lean towards doing the positive aspects of YouTube. She tries not to dwell on the negative or the drama. I don't really see her getting caught up in drama too much. Oh my gosh, guys, this is so spotchy. Yes. I'm gonna just don't usually idolize too many people. The few that I have idolized have, they're humans and they're flawed, and just when you idolize someone or something, it just leads to disappointment, I think. But I do find that I do watch Nikki Tutorials quite often, and I think that's about the only one I really, really watch. I do have a few that I will watch once in a while, but okay, this is just not sitting right. This is going to be like 2-hour long video. Okay, so I am going to see if I can do a little bit better, because this is just not what I like. I liked it before I added the second layer, and then now it's just see, it's just it's very solid makeup, and it's, for some reason, it's just sitting really weird on this side of my face. Maybe because my pores are so large. You know what, I'm just going to have to start. Don't want to. I really don't want to. Okay, so kids, I mean, tell ya. I know somebody was saying that they love the fact that I don't get upset that my daughter's in, she comes in, you know, and it's like, I don't know, like, they're only little ones. I really want this to be a professional channel, but you know what, this is life. It really is. It's funny, it's crazy, it's not perfect, it's moments when chaos happens and they really can define you. Okay guys, this is all kind of coming back to me now, so this side has set it really well, and I'm not sure what is going on with this side. I'm not sure at all. I think it's just the way that I was doing it. You really need to use your fingers for this, and you guys all know that I love to use mine. Not my fingers, that's for sure. I love to use my brushes. Okay, so now this makeup is designed to hide a lot of things. It is studio makeup, so I mean, like stage makeup. So it is very thick. It is meant to hide tattoos and stuff off. Okay, so that is all I'm going to do now, because that is as thick as it's going to get. And I'm not doing any more. Okay, so I am going to put some setting powder on it, and then I'm going to be done with my face. And this is a long video, so you guys are... Okay, so why is my daughter so stinking cute? I'd like to know that. I think she likes to get it from her dad, because her dad is stinking cute too. I'm so glad you guys can't see my shirt right now, because it is covered in setting powder. Okay, so I am going to let that sit for 2 minutes. Okay, while it sits there, I am going to take this brush here, and I'm going to can figure that out after. Okay. So, okay. And while we're just sitting here, I guess I can tell you how I handle my panic attacks. I have suffered from anxiety and panic attacks since I was a little kid. I think I was about the age of 30 when I decided that, I would say in the last 35 maybe, before I had Evelyn, I decided that I needed to give my body a rest and my mind a rest from the panic attacks and anxiety that I was having, and I went on medication. Since I've been on medication, it has helped. It doesn't excuse me. I know. Thank you. You're a good sneezing partner. It hasn't fully taken away my anxiety, so okay. So I have this Dermablend highlighter. So I'm going to give that a try. I am going to pull out my Bella Pierre and we'll use the Nikki tutorials. Shadow. Okay, so yeah, one thing I will tell you that I definitely do is I let people know that I'm doing it. I focus on my breathing. I try to focus on things that I can control, that I can see or I can hear when my mind really gets going. I tend to I use the distraction method as well. Play a game while focusing on my breathing and little things like that. So, okay. Let's get this off now. You guys can't see it, but okay, so yes, definitely take it one step at a time, breathe. I also get depression with it, and when I'm at my lowest moments, I have to remember the good things in my life and focus on just those things. Okay, so I am going to go in with this basic sweat and just as my transition color. Apparently it's the same color as me because I am not seeing it here. Okay, so I am going to go in with Redemption. So I'm going to go in right here. When I am at home, I will say that my dog helps me out a lot. You can't see it, but she's... Yep. Don't lick my face, you Fruit Loop. You Fruit Loop. Get down. Get down. You're a funny girl. So yes, it's her clippity clops that you hear in the background. She's gonna go for a nail trim soon. So let's get this matching. All right. I am gonna go in with Malachi. I have no idea what I'm doing with this look, so there's the yellow. So you see, she does that whole. So I think I'm just going to go in here with it. I'm gonna. Go silent. I need to flip my shit over. Oh no, that's all the questions I had. Really interesting. Oh, my favorite mascara, which I'll go through. How do I juggle work, YouTube, and family life? I have no life outside of this. Actually, I had girls' night. With COVID, I'm not really doing a whole lot. I think we're all in that position right now, where we're just not doing what we normally do. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this VLA, Vla. I'm gonna put it right here. And this is completely fun makeup. You know, the biggest thing with everything else in your life, you make something a priority, you make someone a priority, and you will find time for it. So right now I am not working my 40 hours, so I do have a little bit more time, so I had been doing a little bit more. When I go back to working my full-time hours, I'll still find time. Thankfully, I can just do something in the afternoon. So. I am going to go in with a nice fluffer brush. I'm kind of washed the yellow off, which kind of sucks, so I have to put that back on. The one eye looks really, really good. The other one's like, what the f did you do? Oh, I did that thing. No, that's fine. I've got a million other brushes I can use, so. Okay, so. It's hard work, but it pays off. The expenses of owning a YouTube, I have greatly noticed. You're trying to like buy all the new products until you get onto the PR list, and I can't obviously do that anymore. So I'll be picking and choosing which products I do try and which ones I do buy. Foundations are one of the big things because I don't want to be trying all these new foundations, and I do not want to be, you know, buying all this new stuff and using it once. And I mean, Sephora and Shoppers have great programs that allow you to, you know, return something, but you can't be abusing that, right? So I'm going to go in with All In. I will say when people use my links, it does help out a bit. I know with Tribe, I do get a little bit of cash back. And once I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'll get more than just cash back. I'll get a bit of an income that way. It won't be enough to sustain me, but it'll be enough to offset some of these costs that I get, and then maybe if I'll get onto the PR list, everything will be a little easier. I'm going to go in with Mr. Tutorials here, and I'm just going to I'm not a fan of how much red is under, but I can't do anything without wrecking the whole look. So I'm going to go in with my this red is red. Red, 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 red. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my yellow. And then I'll just do a bit of orange right here. Okay, so I am going to take some of my concealer here. wonder what I do with all my concealer ones. This is one of my concealer ones. Okay, so this look is, it's not going to be in my top 10, but I'm going to fix it up a bit. See if I can't make it more. Just the red is everywhere for me. I'm going with this one here. So one of the last questions is favorite mascara. This is It Lash Blowout. I really do like it. Today I am going to be using the Dermablend Respectasam Lash Volume High Tolerance. I'm going to go in with my eye primer because I feel like I'm going to need it today. Feels like some of this is wiped off. Some of the makeup is just... My lips are just caked in it too, and it's kind of... Okay, so some of the makeup got a little patchy right here. That is not the makeup's fault. That is my... So, put 'em in. Okay, so... Okay, see what it looks like on the camera when I'm done. And I know this is getting really long, so I'm going to let's see how this works. I'm not seeing any. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's go in with this. Okay guys, this is just not right. There we go. I'm going to use my It Cosmetics lipstick. It's a little bit brighter, but okay guys, this is, I'm probably not even going to use my picture for this. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. I'm not going to lie, you guys. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to try it again just to see if I can, if one layer will just work or not. But the eyeshadow is definitely too much for me, but I wanted to kind of go outrageous with this look. But yeah, that is a little too much. But I can't even like blend it down like I usually do because the makeup is so thick. Okay, so anyway, there you guys go. Stay tuned. I'm gonna give this one more try, but I'm not gonna layer it on. I'll probably try to do it tomorrow or the day after and see how it goes from there. I'm hoping that on camera it looks so much better than it is in person. Like, my lip is all weird. Okay. I hope you guys have a great day, and please don't forget to like, share, and make sure you're subscribed.